Hi, I'm McKenna and I'm gonna talk to you guys about how me and Orion met. On October 10th, she hit me up. She was like, hey, I'm a cool person. You're a cool person. Let's be friends. Like, you're really pretty. And I was like, okay. Like, I responded a couple days late because I didn't see it at first. And we began talking, and at first I thought we were just gonna talk for a little bit and then never talk again. Like, that's how most conversations on social media go for me. But like with her, we just clicked, and so we FaceTimed, we texted, we Snapchatted. We eventually wanted to meet each other, so that was like our New Year's resolution. So last summer I was supposed to go to New York to meet her, but I had like money issues, so that didn't happen. But in August for her birthday, her parents bought her and her dad a ticket for her to come here in Colorado for 6 days in December. And so we started a countdown, and that was really fun because it's like every day is closer and closer and you're gonna meet your best friend. Like, it was so cool. So eventually, it was a couple days before I was gonna meet her, and like I was just so ready to meet my best friend. Like, that's all I wanted. On Christmas, I did my stuff with my family, and then I went to the airport, but I told her that like they were gonna get Uber or like something to come to our house, like that we were just gonna meet at my house. But I told her dad, I was like, hey, don't do that. Like, we're gonna take you to your rental car place and then we're all gonna go to my house together. So I was gonna surprise her at the airport. So when they got off the plane, her dad was like being weird, like saying like, oh, what gate is this? Like, I have to let your mom know. We were waiting for a little bit. I turned off my location on Snapchat. I just wasn't texting her like to be obvious because I wanted to surprise her. So when I saw her run up the escalator, she saw me. She ran through a bunch of people and she dropped her bags, and we just like hugged and cried like so hard. And it was so cool seeing her in person because like that's who I've been waiting to meet for so long. And like, you know, like it's so weird. We only knew each other off social media. So it was really odd, but it was such a cool experience. Waking up to her every day and seeing her every day for 6 days when I'd never seen her before was like so cool. Like, I can't stop saying so cool because like it was. We did as much as we could in 6 days. I like tried showing her Colorado to its full extent in the winter. So we went to a bunch of different places. We went to the aquarium, Red Rocks, we went to the mall. Like, I just tried showing her as much as possible. She met the rest of my family. When she left, it was the saddest thing I had like ever experienced. I was like, when am I gonna see her again? And by the way, I'm like putting in her perspective on this whole thing too. So yeah.
So we flew from Ithaca to Philadelphia, from Philadelphia to Denver. I didn't do my makeup until Philadelphia because our layover was like 6 hours. And when I was like doing my makeup and getting ready, my dad was talking to one of the women who checks you into the airplane. She upgraded us to first class, and it was just like a long flight, and we had so much leg space, and this was like the kindest woman that you would ever meet, and she was so sweet, and we were just talking to her. And then we flew, and it was like first class, which was awesome, and we got dinner and dessert. They offered me alcohol, and I was like, no. I was with my dad. Alcohol for me. And then we landed, and I was just freaking out. My dad was texting, and I was texting McKenna, and I was like, okay, so like we'll be at your house in half an hour, even though I didn't know that she was planning on surprising me. And she was like, I'm just gonna nap. So, and I knew that she wasn't gonna nap before she came, and she turned her snap map off. So, and my dad was also like, what gate are we at? I want to tell mom. And I was like, I know mom doesn't care what gate we're at. So I like knew that she was gonna surprise me kind of before she actually did it. And we were like going off the plane onto an escalator. My dad was like, let's go on this one, not that one. And halfway through, I saw McKenna, and my heart stopped. I was having like heart palpitations, freaking out. At the top of the escalator, I like sprinted to her. I ran into so many people. I dropped my bags, like I didn't even care. And we just like hugged, and we were crying for so long. And it was like really cool because she was real and not like some crazy man like that my parents thought she was in the beginning of our friendship.
I wish it wasn't so hard, but maybe one day we can break the distance. space without a screen cutting through. Buckets of water, millions of clouds, miles of road just to get where you are. I wish it wasn't so far. Thousands of dollars just to be near. Countless thoughts of you being here. Oh, I wish it wasn't so hard. But maybe